Hey guys, your boy M.K.S here. Hope everyone's doing well with all the things going on about coronavirus and stuff like that. Thought I'd make another video, and I've been waiting to do this for a while, but I haven't been organised enough to do so. But anywho, as I say, I hope everyone's safe and well with their family and stuff like that, and finding something to entertain yourselves and not be too bored or stressed or whatever. But yeah, I thought I'd make a video about charity and my ideas for charity and like philanthropy, if you like fundraising for people from, I often talk about the four, like Africa, Asia and places like that, which I talked about before. But yeah, so I think it'd be great to see like people fundraising to help Africa in like STEM, science, tech, engineering and maths and things like that. So and I was thinking like Asian and African scientists working together to help each other's projects. Because so many viruses and things like that seem to be appearing nowadays. I think it'd be great to see like African and Asian scientists, especially, which I think would be quite ironic considering those countries are seen as like, in those continents are seen as sort of needing help from the West. But it'd be quite ironic if they could do well helping each other, scientists and things like that, to solve the problem of things like the coronavirus and things like that, and in the future as well, preparing more in the future for these sorts of events. And like I love to encourage people to donate to those, to support especially Africa in terms of technology, and Asia in other areas like science and maths as well. And like, I know I talked before about my hoarding habits and how I might mention them briefly, and hopefully either Wednesday or Thursday I hope to try to make some more videos where I talk about my lists of like hoarding habits that I have, and try to explain them, which would be quite hard to do. But I know I talked about that before, but unfortunately I didn't quite manage to get around to those hoarding problems. But yeah, I hope to cover those sorts of things, and like how I like to keep, as I say, hoarding obviously is keeping things, but I'm hoping to like declutter my house, but I don't want to throw things away or just get rid of them or lose them without using them. So I want to find a positive use for them. So I'm hoping to like shoe boxes and things like that, to send, obviously hopefully travel will come back, and then I can send those things to parts of Africa and things like that. So like plain paper for artists to draw from Asia and Africa and places like that, and also like some of my writings, my ideas, which hopefully someone will be able to read out there. And also like I love to encourage people who are good at technology to like mentor people from Africa in technology and STEM subjects generally. And my main goals for technology are to help Africa, but in other areas I'd love to help Africa and Asia in the same sort of areas. And also I'd also love to help STEM subjects and create charities for like, or a charity at least, where I can network with other people and look at how if there's a way to help Indigenous Australasians like Aborigines, Maoris, and whatever other Indigenous groups live in Australasia, if there are any others. I've only heard of like Aborigines or Maoris, which come from New Zealand. But yeah, to help them in STEM subjects, so to empower them as well, and support Native Americans in other areas. Like I call it S.T.E.M, which is STEM obviously stands for science, technology, engineering and maths. So S.T.E.M would be take the technology out, so it's just science, engineering and maths. And also for the E I add English and entrepreneurship. And I say, even though I'm an anti-imperialist, I think that English is an important language, because if you can learn English, you can do business with the rest of the world. So if people from poor or impoverished areas in Asia and Africa and places like that, as I say, could learn how to communicate well in English, then they could hopefully lift themselves out of poverty and do business internationally and things like that. So also entrepreneurship and things like that. So anyway, sorry, I hope I'm making some sense here. And I was thinking of doing like another one on my list where I do 3 different videos, each having 10 ideas in each video, which I might do tomorrow. But I thought I'd try and upload a video quickly before I go to sleep, and it's like midnight here. So I probably shouldn't, but I might have one more cup of tea before I go to sleep. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload another video or not. But yeah, sorry, I hope this made sense. I'd love to hear what ideas you think, what ideas you can think of to help people in developing countries, if you like to put it simply, in simpler terms than what I've mentioned. And also, like, I hope to encourage people to send, especially maybe if they've got a hoarding problem like myself, and they can send stuff to parts of Asia and Africa for students, or basically young people, or just generally people there who are, like, say, artists who have got a talent, but they might not have much money to buy materials, but also like to perhaps fundraise for them to like sort of set up their own YouTube channels where they can promote their art, and maybe show their art on YouTube and Twitter and other things like that, and maybe also support fundraising to help areas like rural parts of Africa with technology. So as I say, as ever, I'd love to hear what you think of this video. Sorry if I'm rambling a bit and I'm not making a huge amount of sense, but and actually I think for this video I've just thought of an idea. Anyone who can share any positive vibes at this moment, because obviously, like, with lots of problems in the world, and especially the coronavirus, unfortunately, and things like that, anyone who can send any positive affirmations or positive vibes would be really welcomed. And please share this video and support me. And again, like videos like this, if I make any money off them in the future, or maybe get sponsors and also share ideas, if I make any money from this video, I hope to donate that money towards developing countries, if you like, which I've just talked about, but also like just poor communities around the world, and hopefully help them out with training and things like that, so they can improve their situations. Peace and love. Thanks for watching.